Our brain is the most important and complex organ in our body, responsible for every thought and every action. But sometimes its unconscious mechanisms can result in losses. One of the results of these mechanisms is the anchoring effect. My name is Tonia, and for the next few minutes I'm going to answer to the following questions. What is the anchoring effect? Why is it happening? How it can affect you? And how to deal with it. So, what is anchoring? Anchoring is a cognitive bias that describes how people tend to rely heavily on the first piece of information presented when making decisions. Therefore, when making estimates for values, the initial value presented will most probably influence the final value. Why is it happening? People make countless of decisions every day, from what cheese they want to eat to what career to pursue. Making complex decisions such as career change requires effort and time, but we cannot put the same effort and time for decisions like cheese choice. If we do that, we will blow our minds off. So what our brain does to deal with these tiny everyday decisions is to develop heuristics. These heuristics, or simplifying strategies, are rule of thumbs that help us make quick judgments. Anchoring effect results from these heuristics, and unconsciously, the information we're exposed to influences our decisions. So how it can affect you? When it comes to negotiations, anchoring can affect the initial positions, aspirations, and most importantly, the result. Let's see an example. Let's say you're interested in buying a new car. You discuss with your partner and you decided that your budget will be 10,000 euros. You found out a guy that he sells this great car that you're really interested in, but he says that the price for this car is 15,000 euros. So you try to negotiate with him and you agree on a price of 13,000. You feel terrific. You think that you got yourself a great deal, but what happened there is that he most probably anchored you and that the anchoring effect has worked. Your brain uses this number, the initial number, to simplify the task and makes adjustments using whatever information you have available relevant to the anchor. So, what can you do about it? First and most importantly, don't overtrust yourself. It is proven that your mood and feelings can influence your acceptance of the anchoring effect. It is also proven that knowledge and experience are not good enough factors to eliminate anchoring. In fact, confidence and certainty about expertise have been proven that could lead to insufficient adjustments for the estimates. Second, during a negotiation, always make the first offer in order to eliminate the cognitive bias and use it for your advantage against the other party. And third, in cases that you cannot make the first offer and the other person is trying to anchor you, recognize and refuse the anchor. Then make a justified counter-offer. To sum up, anchoring is a result of unconscious mechanisms of your brain that, if not considered, can result to losses in any negotiation, either in personal or professional life. Make sure you keep your eyes and your ears open to recognize the anchor, and do these three things. Doubt your thoughts and make sure that every decision you make is based on valid information. Always make the first offer, and in case that you can't make the first offer, recognize out loud the anchor, refuse it, and make a justified counter offer.